It's been nearly 6 months since a fire ravaged a Stockbridge public housing building. Luckily, no one was hurt, but a lot was taken. Now there's a $2.5 million plan to renovate the property that many called home.
The whole roof was on fire. I mean, it burned from one end all the way to the other end.
There was an intense fire at Lakewood Apartments in Stockbridge that still has neighbors talking.
Completely ruined the whole place. It was a bad fire.
A bad fire that is still under investigation. Authorities say they responded to the public housing building on South Clinton Street shortly after flames started around 7 o'clock that evening. Anthony Von Hayden lives right behind the building, and his daughter's mother-in-law was among the 16 families forced to leave a property they once called home.
She had to move out right away. She lost everything in her apartment.
Fast forward months later, the property, which was built in the 1980s, is getting a second chance at life through a $2.5 million renovation project. The money is coming from the owner, PK Companies in Okemos.
We're working on this. The progress has been amazing.
The renovation plan actually started a year before the fire with Oakwood Construction, but now PK Companies are putting more money into the two-building complex.
We had the 16-unit building that was completely lost, was a total loss. We're rebuilding that for $1.7 million. And then the rehab on the 16-unit building that was untouched by the fire is going to be somewhere around $750,000 to $800,000.
We brought that building all the way down to the foundation and are reconstructing it to all new standards, fire suppression and everything.
Now, as some worry about the families who had to endure the fire, officials are hoping they can finish the construction by their April deadline and lend a helping hand.
It's always a tragedy when, you lose some things that, are irreplaceable. So that's, your heart goes out to them at that point.
Now, families in 16 units were displaced by the fire, and there are plans for some of those families to move back in once construction is done. For now, we're here in Stockbridge. I'm Larry Wallace, Fox 47 News.